Hello everyone. Today I am having Dean of Architecture and Professor Raj Matre sir from AIKTC College, Mumbai. How are you, sir?
I'm fine. How are you?
I am also fine, sir. And thank you so much to be a part of this program. And thank you so much, sir. And now we are starting our interview. Why do you like to be in a educational sector rather than any other sectors?
See, architecture is a profession where academic knowledge is very important. Okay, to run a practice, we require to enhance the application of knowledge. So to keep oneself updated, it is always good to be an academics on education. So to balance out academics and practice is a key role for any architect to be successful. That's why I'm there in education sector.
Oh, very nice, sir. Very nice. And another question is, what is the key behind the successful career in this department?
Okay. For me, success is a continual growth and progress, which remains accomplished with improvement and achievement. So for me, the key to successful career is continuous self-improvement. So that I think that will be a balanced answer for this question. I think so.
Okay, so you just try to continuously self improvement.
Yes, self-improvement. Our practice gives us that liberty to improve. Okay,
Oh,
so if we cannot go in that older fashion always, it's continuous change and improvement.
very nice, sir. Very nice. So, being in such a good position of leadership like a dean, so can you say something about your leadership skills?
Leadership, see, I don't believe in actually a leadership as a. I am a team player. So if you want a team member, so for me, leadership is to create a coherent and cohesive working environment, which influence my teammates to accomplish their objective in a positive manner. So that I can define as a leadership.
Very nice, sir. Very nice. So, you just try to work in a team. Right.
Yeah. See, if you go to any architecture practice or architecture department, you will not see people who are bossing everywhere. So it's a team effort, a collaborative effort. So we, for that purpose, not only me but the entire team member should be a positive team member to run the entire course. That is our main objective.
Very nice, sir. Nice. So, tell me something about your institute, best part of institute, which is different from other institutes.
See, our institute comes under a big umbrella in the name of Anjuman-e-Islam, which is catering education to the underprivileged for last 147 years. Okay, this institute started in 2011 with three different departments under one roof. That is School of Architecture, School of Engineering, and School of Pharmacy. The institute has all state-of-art facilities required to keep the pace with the modern education system. This institute follows the philosophy of outcome-based education and has been a pioneer of innovating teaching and exuberant learning process. So if you go to our college banners or say our motto, it's simple that with you till you don't need us in any way. And that makes our institute stand out from say other institutes.
Great, sir. Great. So, as per you have said that your institute is believe in outcome of the students. So, what do you think
Yes,
about the
outcome.
course and the particular structure of our Indian education system? Do you think any lack of practical knowledge
Yes.
in our system?
Yeah. Not the lack, but what I can see is there is certain factors which are missing. So if you, what I feel that today's education system has some missing components, which is based on research and its application. So hope this new education policy, which will cater this main factor. So application and research are the missing link of the current education system, which need to be improved at the earliest, I think.
Nice, sir. Nice. So as we say that youth is a strength of our country, so what do you think about the youth of our country, sir?
To our youth, it's not only about our country. Whenever a country needs to, if it is developing or it is developed, and to sustain that development, educating the youth is the primary factor, which need to be catered by the government of that particular country. You can see everywhere that there is always a statement that the youth develops, or the youth defines the name of any country. So that is the main objective, that if the youth of this country is well educated, well developed, only then the country is going to have a good future. That what I think about the youth, what it requires, and what the youth should take our country in what direction. It completely in the hand of the youth in our country or any other country, I can say.
Nice, sir, nice. So what do you do in your free time, like your favorite unprofessional activity that you like to do in your free time?
The statement itself, what I can say is, any architect is passion, or say a pastime activity, or you can say an unprofessional activity leads to architecture only. Whether it's painting or any type of art or music, it will bound that person to architecture field only. What is that? That is what I think. Any architect is pastime activity is an allied field in architecture, whether it's a faculty or a professional architect. So if you say though, I'm interested more in paintings and sketching.
Very nice, sir. So you also like art, like
Yes,
right,
sir.
sir? Painting.
See,
is
architecture is guided by art. So
nice.
it's an art and combination of art and technology, I think.
Oh, nice, sir, nice. So what is your definition of hard work? What do you like to say about hard work?
Hard work is nothing but an habit. So once if any person gets that habit of hard work, he will be successful every time and everywhere. So my main, whenever there is a work, I become restless to complete it. So unless until the work has been done to the fullest, I don't feel relaxed. So that is the main intention which I keep every time in my mind. So it has now become my habit.
Okay. So you see, as a hard work is a habit, sir. Right. So very nice.
It's a habit.
So what are your process of goal setting? Can you just outline the process?
So see, I am from a management background. So I done my project management. So in which we have been thought of scheduling certain work and distributing the goals, the entire goal into smaller goals. We define it as WBS, which is work distribution. Work breakdown schedule, or work breakdown structure. So what I do is I segregate or cut the goals into smaller goals. So it becomes easy for me to achieve it. So to get the major goal, we need to distribute our goal in a smaller goal so that it becomes a smooth process. So that's all what I can say about my goal.